that was one thing that we always really shared was film and music, like that kind of stuff. We were just really all about, whether it was going to the Ritz to see a new movie in Philadelphia. And of course, it was something that Lily had heard of that I had never heard of, but that's how Lily makes me feel cool, is that she's always on the cutting edge of stuff and gets me more involved in cutting edge stuff, especially with the arts, I would say, in general. So we would get together once a week and listen to the albums and burn copies for each other and come up with this whole discussion. Of course, like, Lily had us like sitting down at a table and like writing things down and, oh, this was good based on this review, and had it really organized into this thing, like as if we were going to be judged on it later. But it really took off. Other friends of ours started to get involved.
Are you kidding me? Ill communication. It was like everybody was like, "Get over it." I was like, "I want to hear it. I want to hear Flute Loop again." So yeah, I was 13 and I got my first job at a place called Malvern Retreat House, and it was like a waitressing job, I guess. And I was very shy when I was that age, and I didn't have any friends there, and I hated the job. And my mother, I was complaining to my mother, and she said, what you need to do is find the most outgoing girl there and ask her what people like to do for fun around there. And I was like, okay. And
Lily turns to me. She was sitting next to me. I think we were eating on the floor, like in the back of the kitchen or something like that. She turns to me and she was like, so what do people do around here for fun? And I was like, because little did she know I didn't do anything. I was kind of a nerd too. So A, I didn't know how to answer that question. And B, I was like, don't you live here? Like, what? Who says that? Like, but I was like, but then at the same time, I thought it was kind of awesome that she said that, because I was like, I don't know anybody else that would be that forward, awkward, and weird.
She was really nice to me about it, and hid her inclinations. I'm sure that she thought I was dorky. And we became friends. So I guess she was probably 14 and I was 13, maybe. We get along because we laugh at ourselves and each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not really... I know all of her flaws and she knows all of mine. But it's just sort of... I think if either one of us had less of a sense of humor, then we couldn't be friends, because we are very different, you know? But I think that just that we can laugh at each other and ourselves, because those are both like part of the equation, you know? I'm making like $100 in a weekend as a 13-year-old. What the hell was I buying, I would like to know, and why don't I have any of it?
You were probably buying coffee and cigarettes.
Buying coffee, cigarettes, and funny t-shirts.
Yeah, you like the zingers.
I had so many stupid t-shirts. I remember distinctly thinking that we were so cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when I would put on like my latest funny t-shirt and, like, and like my, you know, tapered jeans, and then you would pick me up, and then you would be in like all your checkers and everything.
My plaid skirt, my saddle shoes.
Skirt, and we'd both be wearing XXL of everything.
It's hard to like nail down a specific thing since we've been friends for so many years. It's been like 16 years that we've been friends at this point. But I'd have to say, like, whenever I think of Lily, like, I'm definitely reminded of the times in my life that I really didn't know who to turn to, didn't know who to talk to about anything, and Lily was always there, no matter what. And even when she was at school in Boston, she was still the friend that I always wrote to. We used to, like, send postcards to each other frequently, and it was just one of those things that I just knew, no matter what, she was the type of person I wanted to hold on to as a dear friend. Because with Lily, there's no fluff, you know? It is what it is, straightforward. She's the type of person that would be like, you're being a jerk right now, or, you know, you're an amazing person. Like, she can compliment you, but then also knock you to right where you need to be at the same time, which I love about her. But, you know, 14 to going into adulthood is a really, you know, curvy time for you. And I'd have to say, like, Lily is, you know, a friend of mine that stayed with me throughout that. And I can't really say that about many people in my life. And I think that's a comfort.
So we've now officially, I guess, been friends longer than we haven't been friends, sort of. which makes me feel old, but